The implementation of practical Brexit rules is not going well. In fact, it's looking like it's chaos. The full application of UK sanitary and phytosanitary border controls for animal and plant products has already been delayed 5 times. They're now supposed to be implemented by the 30th of April. The chair of the UK Parliament's Environment, Food and Rural Affairs Committee has now written to the government raising concerns about a likely further delay. The letter makes reference to a press report that DEFRA had said in a presentation that new border systems will not be ready by 30th of April, and that therefore that queues and delays are predicted if the planned SBS checks on imports are implemented. The letter goes on to raise concern about the apparent DEFRA plan to initially set the rate of checks to 0% for all commodity groups. We are concerned that this is a 6th delay to the implementation of SPS import checks in all but name. The Permanent Secretary of DEFRA had told the committee at the end of March that there was a lot of confidence that ports will have the capacity in place to manage the checks that we bring in April. The chair of the committee doesn't hold back from identifying the cause of these problems: poor planning and delivery of the new UK border controls. The truth is that this does just illustrate what a dog's dinner Brexit is. We are now 8 years after the referendum. Poor planning and delivery just isn't good enough. This isn't just about poor implementation of Brexit. There are real threats here of outbreaks of pests and diseases threatening human, animal and plant health. Big concerns about the high risk of African swine fever incursion from imports. It may well be that the delay is necessary. The FT reports that the system has high error rates that creates a risk of automatically sending thousands of trucks for physical inspection, more than is necessary. The fear is that this will overwhelm border facilities and create backlogs at the border. The government will delay the new controls again if it avoids chaos at the ports. Problems at the port would be terrible news during an election year. Plus, it could be inflationary if there were significant supply hold-ups on food imports from the EU. At a technical and legal level, Brexit was a massive task, creating whole new systems, regulations, laws. No one thought this through in advance, so there was never really a plan. The government has kind of muddled through. However, all of this has taken place during a time of austerity. As with many areas of UK economic policy, my view is that this is actually a funding issue. If there had been sufficient funding of the UK Customs Service, the system could easily have been fully operational by now. The letter says that it is clear that ports and businesses are facing further uncertainty and have once again expressed their confusion and frustration over the delivery of these essential border controls. This chaos is unacceptable. Both in principle, Brexit should have been implemented much more efficiently than this, and in practical economic terms due to the negative impact on business. I hope you found this information useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.